Well, I got into hairdressing when I finished school. I was a farmer's boy and the last thing I wanted to do was spend the rest of my life being a farmer. So I happened to come up here and visit my sister. I had to go and see a doctor here in Canberra. Not once did I think to be a hairdresser at this stage. I went to this salon and there was these two funky guys cutting hair, and they were surrounded by all these beautiful women. And I'm thinking, wow, what a great job. I actually get to go and have my hair done, and I'm sitting there and one of the owners is cutting my hair, and he goes to me, "What would you like to do?" And I said, "I would love to be a hairdresser." And he said, "When do you want to start?" And I started that week. So I did my apprenticeship with Catalos, and from there I moved on to another salon, and that's where I met a lady called Mary Webber, and I forged a partnership with her, and we worked together for about 12 years. Mary was my mentor, and she encouraged me to do courses and be creative, and I want to be that to my staff.
Young people come to us and it's our job, our responsibility to show them the right way with their career. Rachel's been with us for almost 8 years.
So you haven't had it coloured for a while? Something still a bit natural, a bit lighter? Yeah. Okay, well what do you think about maybe just doing some colours through the ends, a bit of a balayage look, we'll lighten it up, make it nice and blonde but still soft and natural, maybe do a bit of an ash toner. Yeah. I think that'll be nice, won't be high maintenance. Okay, sounds great.
She came to us as a client, well, as a friend of a client. Her friend was having a haircut here one day and she was visiting from Parks with her friend, and Gianni got talking to her as he does with people, and he said, "What do you do?" And she said, "I'm a hairdresser." He goes, "Really? Do you want a job?" And she was like, maybe. So they organised a trial and she came back down to Canberra and she did a trial and we offered her a position. Rachel is our busiest senior behind Adam and Gianni, which is a really big deal in a salon like this. She has made a real niche for herself within our business. You know, Rachel's part of our family. We love her and she loves us, I think, most days. Rebecca came to us last year after a big holiday in Europe and all around the world.
It needs a good trim. Yeah. Do you want to keep most of it? Yeah. Do you want to keep the layers on the longer side as well?
I don't know. Maybe not quite as long. I feel it's just really heavy at the moment.
Yeah.
It just needs a bit of a change.
Bit of shape. But you still like it nice and curved though, don't you?
Yeah.
And a little layered. Yeah.
She was a little disillusioned with having worked in other salons and not reached her goals professionally or financially. I was really happy when she said to me out the back a couple of weeks ago, "You know what, this was my last chance. I was giving hairdressing one more chance." And she's slotted right into the Access family and she's a part of us now. Every June long weekend we take our team to Hair Expo. It's a real team bonding exercise for us. We always have a great time. It's a lot of work but also a little bit of fun and a chance to let our hair down and socialise, which we don't get to do very often. So Friday, the day before we have to go to Expo, it's flat out in the salon. We're busy getting all our clients done because we've got a big weekend away. Gianni decides that the TEASE crew, the guys from Coordinate, need haircuts.
So Nicole and Adam just tells me that the TEASE film crew is coming to Hair Expo with us. So I thought, the hair's not looking the best or up to Access hairdressing standards, so I sort of, under the pressure, we're busy, we're doing hair, I thought I'd throw in a couple of haircuts and do their hair as well and make them look really good for Hair Expo. Josh and Bree, I'm cutting your hair. Bree, she tends to have a little bit fine hair, and typical of all women with fine blonde hair, they want to have a little bit of a bounce to their hairstyle. So I decided to, or encourage Bree to have her hair a bit shorter. She tends to love long hair, but me as a hairdresser, I tend to try and cut hair to suit people's face shape. Josh's hair, well, he had really short hair to start with. He had an undercut. And so what we did is we continued an undercut type haircut and left it long and just fine-tuned it and made it a little bit more special, or an axis haircut. What is it with the TEASE crew? They all seem to be good-looking people.
Mentoring is a huge part of how we run our business.
We need to give our staff some creative outlet. Even myself, who's been in the industry for 35 years, you need to go to a show like Hair Expo to allow you to express the artistic side of hairdressing. You get to see hairdressers in a more creative form. Hence, when you go and see the Generation X show, it's more about creativity.
Our main objective at Hair Expo, well, certainly for me this year, was to touch base with all the people who are involved in our new salon fit out.
Yeah, that's right.
That's right.
Ones with the handles.
We spoke with the people who are supplying our Japanese chairs and basins just to make sure they're on track.
I like the fact that this closes.
Yep. Yep. Basins are. How's our chairs and basins going?
On their way.
On their way?
On their way, on the water.
Yeah?
Should be here very soon.
Very soon. Come on, my friend.
You know, I'll take care of it for you.
I don't know about that. You know, maybe you should be able to throw them in for us because of the big spend that we were doing.
I might just take a load off already, I'm tired. Yeah, don't add nothing till we talk about the price.
Remember the spend that we're doing, Daniel. It's a pretty big spend, so we need to be price conscious.
You guys are like family now.
All
We'll do family race.
Daniel, thanks, mate. Cheers. I'll come see you soon. Thank you. Oh, the finger condoms. No, you got a whole bag of there. If it's not on, it's not on. Aren't you allergic to latex? Well, you could try it.
What I try.
Bleach, I'm more allergic to bleach. It's going to say it's better latex than bleach.
Where's that?
Really nice photo.
How good is that?
Hang on. Those are great.
Fantastic.
Normally pulls a face or something. She's actually smiling.
Hang on, let me take a photo of
Oh,
it.
that's what I like to see.
Don't move,
Access
keep it still.
hairdressing being famous.
And we have another
I think you guys need to buy some scissors.
Hashtag hair.
I looked for the cones.
Hashtag Hair Expo. Hashtag
I
Sydney.
told you, you've got to buy the actual
Hashtag
clippers first.
TEASE.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
We spoke to Easy Dry Towels, which is, a lot of our clients may or may not know that we use 100% biodegradable towels. We're trying to take access to that greener, more sustainable setup.
Gavin, brother. How are you? Good to see you.
With Access Hairdressing, big salon in Canberra. They've been a customer of ours for about 3 years.
Yep.
Great customer. Really focused on sustainability. We're just getting some feedback that maybe the staff are using too many towels. So the thing with that is we have to do the training and we have to do the education, so we're going to organise that. But what I want to show you now is the 3-step process for drying with Easy Dry.
That's cold, bro.
Are you freezing?
Not yet.
Maxie, honestly, is the best model. She doesn't
That's not good
complain.
customer service, Gavin. You should check the temperature.
You should use.
For the shoulder or shorter, you can use the short hair towel which we've got there. So with the blotting technique, just blot like this.
Well, it's nice because I've heard the odd client say that they're not cold.
Yes.
Because of course when you come out of warm hair, like warm water, and you're waiting for your...
So yeah, the feedback there was that with the turban, customers comment on the fact that their head's not cold when they're sitting waiting for the stylist.
We also went and did a little bit of shopping with some of our juniors for scissors and things like that. Adam and Gianni help mentor them and get them the right tools that they need for where they're up to.
We also had a couple of the guys who were learning to cut hair, so we took them over to see my mate Peter at Excellent Edges, and he hooked them up with some really cool scissors. You just want thinners or? They're cheaper. Actually, they'll probably be a
If you
bit
wait
cheaper
until
here.
Michael comes to the salon, because we've got such a good rapport with excellent edges, they'll give us a good price.
And they want to know if you could recommend a thinner or texturizer for Jessie, and Zoe needs a good scissor to start with the, general cutting.
Then there's a general purpose 5.3 that does all your basic chipping and...
There you go, guys. Look at that.
All in one for $250.
Would be ideal.
Say $400 ones.
So did you want to get a set today?
Awesome. What does it feel like?
It's so soft
Are they?
on my lap.
Can you tell the difference? You can you?
With these shows like the Generation Next Gala, so much work goes into them. Hairdressers spend months preparing for them. There's choreography, there's costumes, there's lighting, music, and it really is a good thing to support as an industry, because the amount of work that goes into it requires or deserves a good audience. All in all, Hair Expo was good fun. It was a great success. We got out of it what we needed to in terms of speaking to people about the new fit out, etc. Had a great night on the Sunday night as a team at the Generation Next Gala.
And all the guys let some steam off, which is always good. We don't go too crazy, but it's great to go up there and share a drink with your colleagues and have a good time.